I don't want to talk to anything negative or bad. I'm not into that shit. I'm not out to prove the paranormal. I'm out to talk to the paranormal because I already believe. So if you don't believe, that's your problem. But I already believe.
I'm buying. I
already believe. So I'm not here. I'm not here to prove to anybody it exists. I know it exists. Okay, so this is bay leaves, and that opens up communication. And so that's why we're burning those.
What about anger management issues?
That's we're calling what we're doing here, Teddy.
I need to get away.
If you wanted to talk about those issues, you should have done the tarot card counseling reading. But we got bay leaf in my work. That's for communication.
We're listening.
We got.
Thank you, Wicked.
We got time, and that helps for spirits who died, like an untimely death, which both of you have had family members who died of untimely deaths. And that brings them peace. And then we have apple, and apple just feeds them. Mm-hmm. But the big one we have to put in here is cedar. And what cedar does is cedar opens communication with the dead. But the thing about cedar, it keeps anything evil or bad or negative from coming through.
So when was the last time that you felt Carl trying to come through?
Was the day of that celebration of life. And I know you probably don't like this, but that day he was so mad. He wasn't mad about the celebration of life. He was mad because he died. He was not happy to have died. And
he was not happy on
I remember you said that shit was going wrong with your pool. That was him. Nice. He was knocking shit around.
Oh, he
was knocking shit around in your house too. He was breaking shit. Did something break?
I actually just, like, this past week told him it was time to leave.
Has he been breaking shit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He is not happy at all about dying like he did.
And that's not him to decide. And I just told him this past week it was time for him to go.
Yeah, he hasn't crossed over yet. I don't know if you know that.
He has.
Oh, you think he has? Okay.
Now,
he's still with you though.
And I told him it was time for him to go.
He needs to go. Let that cedar burn a little bit.
Here's a picture of my dad. Can I put them here again?
Oh, absolutely. If anybody else has pictures, we can do that. It's an intensifier. So it intensifies everything here. But this came from a vortex.
Yeah.
And so I'm adding this water. I want to get Michelle in it though, because she's going to, while we're doing this, Michelle's going to be hooked up to something called a spirit box, which spirit voices are going to come through. So she's randomly going to say words that she hears, okay?
Yeah.
So they may make sense or they may not. If they make sense, say something. That's the perilous of the idea, is that spirits can talk through that. And you'll hear a lot of like hogwash until we actually ask questions, because believe it or not, spirits are passing through everywhere all the time. Can I be watched? She's just repeating what she's hearing. If you have a question, if something she says, then ask it and maybe you'll get an answer. So breathe in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth. And feel your legs just totally turn to jelly. Relax your legs. You have a dog that was kind of like a lab mixed breed.
My dog Harley, Labrador. She was Labrador. No, she's a German Shepherd child.
This looks like kind of like a lab mixed breed.
The dog next door over here.
It's light colored.
It's a German Shepherd, and she barks a lot.
Cannabis.
And then the pit bulls on the other side, Big Al. The other pit bull.
But this would be a dog that had passed. This is a dog from the past.
Oh.
So nobody recognizes this dog?
Oh, no.
It's like a yellow, what'd you say? Did she say Harley? Is that what she said?
Harley was a child German
I
Shepherd.
know, but this is like a light
that's
color.
my only dog I had here, I think.
No, did you ever have a dog in your childhood? It was like a lab mix, anybody? Well, this dog is coming in, its tail's wagging, it's happy.
Well,
It's kind of like whitish, but it's got
Carol
like a
and
yellow.
Jay got a black Labrador. They just got a pup. He's like 4 months old.
No, this would be a dead dog, a dog that is
Does it have
passed.
black spots?
No, it's white with kind of like a yellowish, reddish tint to it. It looks like a German Shepherd, but it's not quite a German Shepherd. It's with this dog. It's a happy dog. It might be your Harley. It was your Harley, like
Forever.
it looked like a German. It wasn't full-blooded German Shepherd. It looks like a German Shepherd in the face, but it's got longer hair, and it's kind of like tannish and blackish and whitish. Anybody recognize this dog? These are two dogs now. These dogs are really happy. Whoever they belong to, they didn't belong to me.
Indeed.
How many dogs you got now? How
Me?
many pups you got?
I just have one.
You do. Just one.
What did your Harley
Yeah,
look
yeah.
like? Did your Harley look like a German Shepherd, but not really a German Shepherd? It had long hair.
She had a little head and a long body.
Was she longer haired than the German
Yes.
Shepherd?
Like
Three.
she
Okay.
looked like
And did she have kind of some tan in her face along with the
Yes.
black and the white?
light brown and all through her.
But in
Black
her
and brown.
face, she was black, but she also had some tan.
Light tan through her.
It's your dog Harley. She's with this other dog.
Yeah?
She wants to let you know she's very
Oh.
happy and she has this
Yeah.
other dog. I see both of these dogs now together.
Nice.
That dog really loved you, Teddy.
Oh, I know she did. I was
Yeah,
with her
your
till I
dog
had
is
to
at
put her to
peace
sleep.
and really happy.
I had to put her to sleep.
She wants you to know that she's so happy. And now she has this other dog friend that looks like a lab, but she's white with some tan, but she's not a full-blooded lab, but they're running around together.
Again.
Yeah, sadness. She thinks you have a lot of sadness with her death. Do you have a lot of oh, you got a cat too, Teddy?
For a while.
There's a cat coming through now. It's with your dog.
Program.
Was there a cat with your dog?
House.
Teddy,
Huh?
was there a cat with your dog? This cat is kind of, it's not
No.
really black, but it's kind of black.
My cat's a striped
couple.
tiger lynx kitty.
No, the one that's passed. Is there a cat that has passed?
Yes.
Okay, this cat was dark and it had black but with some tan.
Yes.
It's with Harley. Along with this, I don't know
Well,
where
I
this.
had a black cat named Gunther and a gray cat named Smokey.
No, I don't see a gray cat. I see like
And
a black and
they all
tan.
were together.
I see a black and tan cat with your dog, along with like a lab mixed dog that's kind of like whitish tan.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing. And they are all together and they're happy. And you know what? They're waiting for you. They will, when you do go,
This earth.
these pets are gonna be there to greet you.
Free.
Yeah.
They loved you.
Yeah.
They really
I
loved
love
you.
animals
You were
more
really
than
good to
people.
these pets. That's weird. I've
That's
never
for
had
sure.
pets come through. This is the first time.
Around.
They're gonna be there on your and you're gonna die old. I see you
Who,
dying
me?
really
Oh,
old.
I
The
hope so.
story.
I
You
hope
are
so.
gonna die old.
I know, because I'm very
And you're
resilient.
gonna be
I'm
there.
very resilient.
When you do pass, the first thing you're gonna see is this dog and this cat. And you're also gonna see this Labrador.
Yeah.
I don't know where this Labrador fits in, but this Labrador is
Bible?
with them. Did you maybe have a childhood pet that was like a Labrador mix?
Oh, I never had Labradors. I only had
99.
Mine were always mutts like me. I'm a big mutt.
Were any of them like
Just a
tan colored, white,
Irish, English, French.
white
who
tannish
knows?
color?
I'm not Italian.
Were any of your childhood pets whitish,
People.
tannish color?
What's that?
Were any of your childhood pets a whitish, dogs, a whitish, tannish
Betsy,
color?
yeah, Betsy was. She got
Maybe it's
hurt.
Betsy. What did she look like in the scene?
Oh, she was a Labrador.
Well, that's who it is then,
That's-
Teddy. She's with
got-
Harley and your cat.
She was jumping in my clubhouse and got a nail in her leg, got an infection, and had a blood clot, and she died.
Our peers.
Well, if that's who it is, if she was a
Yeah.
lab mix and she was
Yeah, she
whitish,
was at
tannish
my,
color, long hair,
A great dog too, just one of
Long
the best
hair?
dogs.
because this
Yes.
dog's long hair
Long hair.
and she's
white.
tannish white.
Tannish white. Yeah, that was the only one
That's
I know that I could
These
think
three pets are
Yeah.
gonna be there when you
Yeah.
pass, and they're telling me you're gonna be a really old man when you go.
of.
But they're gonna be waiting for you.
Well,
They're waiting for you now. I mean, they loved you so much.
I hope so. I love them. I love all animals.
Well, that's who the lab
Yeah,
mix
we-
is then. Jeez, God, what is this? It doesn't have to be this hard. I'm just kidding.
RG.
You know.
Breathe through your nose.
Around the world.
Let it out.
Prepare.
Thank you, dog friends and cat friends. But is there anybody else who's there who wants to come through for the people who are here?
Does not stop breaking the shit in my house.
He says he just wants you to know he's still there. He
You gotta
says
cut her loose
now.
from the
He
strainer,
says
baby.
he thinks that he still needs to be there for you. He wants you to know he's there. You're gonna have to help cross him.
I am.
You're gonna have to do like the white candle thing. Have you ever heard of that?
Person.
Mm-hmm.
Where you say
Shots
prayers,
fired.
open the cross. He hasn't crossed, Jennifer. I didn't know you said you thought he crossed. He's still very bound to you. Sorry, I'm saying that to him.
Tickle.
He just keeps saying how much he loves you and doesn't want to leave you, and he's so sorry.
Okay.
He thinks
That's
for
sad.
some reason you're blaming him for going.
I'm not.
So when you do the white candle thingy,
Haunted.
just make sure he knows you have forgiven him. There's no reason to forgive him. He can move on.
I am.
You need to move on. She loves you too.
The time.
He's still very angry about Diane. He was very angry that day when I was
I know
there.
because he keeps freaking shit in my house.
That's why he's doing it. He's
Sound
angry.
effects.
Okay.
He's
All right.
he's not happy
All right,
about
Carl.
dying.
I'm saging your ass. Just saying. I'm saging your ass, and I'm bringing out the red dragon blood.
Yeah.
It is
I'll drink it.
time
I'm drinking it.
for you to move.
He just said to me, "Do you really want me to go?"
I'll drink
Yes.
the blood of the
Gotta go.
It is time. Yes.
Pearl,
It is time.
it's not that she wants to be away, separate from you. It's just she wants you to go find peace and evolve.
I have seen your evolution.
We
I have
might be
seen
able to do something with it now.
So big.
Cause he's coming in really strong.
Eat 'em
What
up.
did I hit?
Look.
Oh shit! Shit!
That's
Wait.
all right.
He loves you
That's
so
great.
much.
I know.
Oh,
He was
that's
the
great.
one to push me to my goal, which created an avalanche. And it took him to tell me to see it. And I did see it. And at the same time,
Oh yeah.
it took all of everything for him to see that he is not his past trauma. That he meant everything to me.
Hi, what's up?
And I know I meant everything to him in our relationship. It was unique. It was transcendent. It was what he deep down needed
Exactly.
to move forward.
He says you changed
Nope.
his life so much. Kept saying that over and over.
And he changed mine. And
I don't,
he
I don't
changed
think he realized that though.
mine. No. He
Here,
never-
I think maybe here. Let me try and concentrate again. See if I can get him back. I don't think he caught that. That he changed your life for the better, right?
Yes.
Wild.
He never saw.
I think he needs to hear that.
He never saw what he meant to me, that he broke all of the patterns of my
See, I don't think he realized that.
He never.
You
once-
need to get
You're
that
kidding
white
me.
He
candle.
never understood the power of that breaking of the patterns for me.
I don't think he does. You need to tell him. You need to get that white candle, go in, and you need to sit, and you need to talk to him, because he's not going to leave. He's not
Today,
going to go voluntarily until he knows that he
Others.
somehow has filled a purpose that he doesn't. He doesn't think he has filled a purpose in this life. Like he was not ready to go.
Oh, he
Because-
wasn't.
Right, because I think he doesn't feel like he did anything significant. But
And he changed the world.
he doesn't know that.
Alright, bitch, I know you're there.
Jennifer wants to talk to you, Carl. Are you listening? Listen to Jennifer. Go ahead, Jennifer. Tell him what you want to say.
Stop fucking yourself. You know damn well you broke the chains for me.
name it.
Yes.
Do you want me to go, is what he's saying.
Yes. It is time. I have seen what you are supposed to become. You should have become that already.
In depth.
I'm scared.
There is nothing to fear but fear. So
Occupied.
But there's nobody on the other side for me.
there is
Who?
everyone.
Who? Everything I have is here.
It was actually that.
I'll go if you want me to go.
I do.
Will you hold my hand?
I will.
Your soul.
Do you see the light, Carl? Jennifer's holding your hand.
It is your time. It is your time.
I want you to know this
For
wasn't my
evolution.
choice.
It was
Jeff?
no one's choice.
He
It
says-
is.
I didn't know.
It is what it is.
I was so happy.
Johnny.
We both were.
Lance.
Can you forgive me?
Yes.
Jason.
We were supposed to be
Always.
together for a long time.
Good
We
times.
talked about being together forever.
We did. We
I
did.
betrayed you.
No, there was no betrayal. No betrayal. You achieved what you were supposed to achieve.
What was that?
Transcendence.
Come.
Do you really believe that?
I do. Absolutely do.
Do you really want me to go?
I do. It is your time to go. You are
Whatever
to
was
evolve.
something.
What do you think will happen?
Evolution.
Do you think I'll be better?
You are better. There is no will be, you are.
Go into the light, Carl.
He was supposed to.
This is your time. This is your time now.
You tell me to go into the light, and I will.
Go into the light. It is your time.
I love you, Jennifer.
I love you too, baby.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. It is what it is. It is life.
Turning.
And with life comes death.
I'm
And with
in.
death comes evolution.
He's going, he's walking. I see him walking.
And I know exactly what he is going to be. And it is bigger and grander. And it is transcendence. It is,
He says, I'm only going because you want me to.
I do. Because I know what is in your future. And I know where you are going.
He says, I'm still going to come back and visit.
Just not while I'm having sex, please.
That's me laughing at him.
The voice too.
As long as you know that I love you.
I've always known. I've always known that you loved me.
Then he says, I accomplished something then, didn't I?
You accomplished everything. Everything.
Comes to that.
He says, okay. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to try.
There is no try, there is only do.
He says, I'm still going to come back.
You can come visit, and you can grow.
He says, I might even break something once.
It's what you want.
No. That shit's expensive. 2 fucking water heaters and a plumbing system later, and a refrigerator.
Tell
He says,
me
what-
about it.
He says, what about the pool?
Now you're talking my crap.
He's saying, what
Finally,
about what
that's
I
what
did
I
to
can
the
talk
pool?
about.
Did
Thank
he
you.
do
No!
Did
No
he
more
do something?
pool breaking shit either.
Did he do something?
Yes.
Because he
Yes,
says,
this
he
one.
goes, what about what I did to the pool?
I have.
He says, I'm proud of that.
Look, bitch, I invest a
All
lot of
night.
fucking money in the house. I don't
Oh,
need
he
it
says it's
anymore.
beautiful.
You
what
better
you
not.
did to the
Burn
pool.
it.
Did you did something to the pool?
I have done a lot to the pool.
He says it looks really beautiful. He
She
says
ripped
I'll
down
never
a
break
bunch
it
of
again.
rocks she set around it.
I did.
Did you see?
Oh
Before we
yeah,
leave.
that's where you were doing
I
that
have
landscape.
a mind of an
Yes.
elephant and a dick like a mouse.
Because I am strong. And he knows.
See how I remember that?
He's saying, okay, I will go, but if you need me, you call me, I'll be there.
I will. I will. I absolutely will.
He says, I don't want to go.
I know he doesn't want to. And NLP speaking, it is time
He says, I'm going to do it though.
because it
So
is
long
time.
as you know I'm sorry and that I love you. He says, I love the kids too. Tell the kids I love them.
I will.
And he says, if I can come back and visit, I'm going to. And I'll leave the fucking pool alone.
And the house.
He's saying he really didn't do anything to the house.
Oh, he fucking broke his shit in the house.
He says he fucked with the pool.
No. He fucking broke everything else.
Okay, I fucked with the house, he
Yeah.
says.
Yeah. See?
I just wanted you to know I'm still here.
What do you mean, fucked with that? Did he fix it or he fucked it up?
No, he broke it.
Oh no, I fix everything. I do everything. I can do a lot.
He says
Where?
goodbye, Jennifer.
I'm good with my hands.
Goodbye,
Very good
Carl.
with my hands.
I do love you. And I will always love you.
He says I'm gonna go. I see him walking
I'm
up
out.
steps. I don't see a light, but I see him walking up steps.
Because that is his next evolution.
Does that make sense for him to walk up steps?
Yes.
Abusive.
He
Upwards.
says he's still gonna come back.
Upwards and onwards, Carl. Upwards and onward.
He says he's getting tired.
Mm-hmm.
There's an old man.
100.
There's an old man up there waiting for him. He
Hell
sees an old man.
That is your grandfather.
He says this is gonna work out.
Yes.
Just forgive me.
I will always forgive you.
I'm still gonna come back though,
No, you're not.
if I can.
Go back.
I want you to be happy.
I will.
The old man is like
Impossible.
a light, and he's got his arm around him.
Mm-hmm.
Carl's not a light
Goals.
though, but there's a light of an old man on top of steps though.
That's my grandpa. That is my grandpa.
Carl says, I'm going, but I want you to know that it's not by my choice.
No, because I'm kicking his ass up there because it is time for him to evolve
I will find you again in the next life.
in another dimension, yes.
Sob.
And I'm still gonna visit you and the kids.
You know,
Make sure the kids know I love them.
I will.
I don't care.
He says, this is not goodbye, but I'm gonna leave you alone.
Oh, that's great.
That's me laughing, not him. Goodbye, Carl. He said goodbye. He's got an old man with an arm around him. The old man is totally lit up. And they're on top of a staircase, and now they're walking into light. But still do that white candle thing. Bye, Carl.
Mhm.
He's waving. He's waving.
That's nice.
Yeah, he says, you think so, don't you?
What do you say?
And it's like, he's
Thanks, Dad.
he's going through a
Thanks,
door.
Dad. Now you're here with
But now the door is closing. I don't
Comfort.
see him no more. I don't see him. There's like
It's
a
in the
door.
right place.
He walked with this old man who had an arm around him, and the old man was lit up, and it was the top of the staircase, and they went in through a door that was lit up, and the door closed. But I don't see him no more.
Attention.
So maybe
Question.
he's not here no more. I don't think. So
A few
try
hundred.
that white candle thing, and hopefully shit'll stop breaking at your house. Okay. Yeah, I think he may have crossed, Jennifer, because I don't think he was crossed before. I think he may have crossed. He went with some old man. You think that's your grandpa? It's probably who it was.
I think it was my grandpa. My grandpa had a thing with stairs.
Listen to me.
Yeah, because it was staircase,
Mhm.
and yeah, that's exactly they walked up
I
the
said
staircase.
that.
Yeah, I hope he did. It feels to me like he did.
What about your mom, Margot? You ever talk to her?
She's never come to me.
Margot.
We could try and contact her.
She's awesome. Yeah.
Let me start this. She's never come. And I even have her ashes in my house.
Wow.
I know. You think she would
What a
come to
lady.
me?
She was hot. She had brunette, remember, dark hair, right? Long black hair,
Yeah.
and dark eyes. Right?
I'm not so sure I'm into you saying my mom was hot though.
No, I think she was pretty. All right, I'm saying pretty. I never say the right.
Oh, my mom was gorgeous.
I'll let politically correct that. Not politically correct.